Hello, children. How are you? I'm back today with another story from Ramayana. Today's story is based on Hanuman when he was a young boy, a young child. Okay, so I'll tell you this interesting story of Hanuman. Okay, it's a very interesting story on how Hanuman wanted the sun. You see the sun shining in the sky? A big round ball of fire. Well, Hanuman wanted the sun. Let's see what happened. Okay? Come. Hanuman was the son of Anjana and Kesari. And Kesari was a celebrated Vanar hero. Hanuman was born by the grace of Lord Vayu. That is why he was also known as Vayuputra. Kesari was never there because when Hanuman was growing, because he was working with Sugriv and Sugriv would keep him busy. So Kesari was most of the time in the court of King Sugriv. And Anjana had to bring up Hanuman all by herself. Well, not by herself alone, she also got some help from Vayu, the god of wind. Okay? So Vayu was very fond of Hanuman. He would take care of Hanuman when Anjana or Kesari were away. Anjana would go and look for fruits and berries for food for Hanuman and herself, and Hanuman would play around in the forest, in the jungle, and have fun with Vayu, the wind god. Vayu would tease little Hanuman. He would sometimes blow certain things in his way. And once Hanuman would try to catch them, he would again blow them away. So there was a lot of, you could say fun going on between Vayu and Hanuman. Now, one day, what happened? Hanuman was sleeping in his room. He got up in the morning and he was trying to, see where is Mama, and he couldn't find Anjana anywhere. Anjana was his mother. He couldn't find her. So he said, Mama, Mama, and nobody came. Well, he was feeling kind of hungry. So he looked out of the window and what did he see? He saw something bright and red peeping behind the trees. That ought to be a good fruit. And he wanted to go and, grab that fruit and eat it. It looked very juicy. So Hanuman went out of the window and tried to catch sun. He tried climbing up. And Vayu was playful too. So Vayu just, he blew some air in Hanuman's way, gave him a little shove. And Hanuman flew up. And soon Hanuman was flying up in the sky. He was rushing towards the sun. And the sun was looking down, looking at something coming up from the earth. He said, "Oh my God, what's that?" Well, he was a little alarmed. And Hanuman was just going up like a rocket towards the sun. He wanted to grab the sun and eat him up. And Vayu was happily watching the scene. He was quite happy and amused to see his friend, the sun, Surya Dev, getting all worked up and worried. Meanwhile, Hanuman was like a rocket going up. And then you know what happened? Well, Surya Dev looked around here and there and suddenly he saw his friend Indra. He called him, "Indra, come here, come here." Indra came looking, "Why are you so worried, Suryadev?" He says, look at that. Something is coming right up at me. I don't know what it is. And sure enough, as Hanuman was coming up, slowly, Suryadev could see it was a little child who was rushing up towards him, trying to grab him. He told Indra, "Go, please help me, save me from this." So Indradev, he was on his mighty elephant, okay, the Aryavrat. He said, "Okay, I'll go and stop him." So he went plodding on his elephant, and Hanuman, as he came across this Indradev on his elephant, well, he tried to grab his tusk. You know what tusks are? Well, they are the long teeth of the elephant, the teeth which are visible outside. They are made of ivory. Well, he grabbed his tusk and broke it and threw it. Indra was surprised, worried, also scared that I am going to be thrown off my elephant. And Hanuman kept going again. Well, Indra tried to stop him, so he gave him a shove. And as he shoved Hanuman, it hit him on his face, and his face blew up. Hanuman's face blew up because of that shove, because of that thump which he got from Indradev. Well, his mouth was swelling up and he fell down. As he was falling down, who came to his rescue? Vayu. God Vayu came and he held him in his arms. And he was so worried that Hanuman might be injured. So he quickly grabbed him and held him and rushed and went into a small cave. And he wanted to revive him, to calm him, to soothe him so that he would be better. So he went into the cave and locked the cave. Now what happened? Once Vayu went inside the cave, well, he had locked himself. And now there was no wind, no air outside. Because the air was trapped inside the cave. Vayu was inside the cave with Hanuman. So now what happened? Once there was no air outside, it would affect the people. Can we live without air? No. So everybody was worried. Indradev, Suryadev, they were all worried that people might just start dying. We must help them. Everybody needs air. Let's try to get Vayu out of that cave. So they knocked on the cave. Vayu, Vayu, please come out. But Vayu was very angry that Hanuman had been hit on the head and his face was swelling up. So they all started comforting Vayu and Hanuman. Somebody said, oh, Hanuman will be a great warrior. Somebody said, he'll be immortal. You know what is immortal? Immortal is something which doesn't die. It stays forever. You cannot destroy it. So they said, oh, nothing is going to happen to him. He is going to be immortal. And likewise, everybody was blessing him with boons. And well, now Vayu was feeling quite relieved because Hanuman was feeling better. So he decided to open the cave and come out. Everybody heaved a sigh of relief. Thank God that Vayu is out of the cave and now we will get air to breathe. So everybody came. Somebody got gifts for Hanuman, somebody patted him, somebody cuddled him, and bestowing Hanuman with lots of boons, lots of good wishes. And Vayu was very happy. So what did he do? He thanked everybody and he told Hanuman that now you've got your fill. No more chasing sun. Do not go chasing the sun. That's not a fruit. It is up there in the sky and it gives us heat and light. So don't go there. Okay? Fruits are growing on the trees. Okay? Go and eat those fruits or maybe berries from the shrubs. But don't go after the sun or the moon or the stars thinking they are berries and fruits to be eaten. Well, Hanuman had understood. So off he went looking for his mother. And Vayu gently blowing out a air cushion for him like this. And Hanuman floated on it away. Well, How did you like the story? Wasn't Hanuman very playful? Wouldn't you like to be as playful and have fun, doing things that you really want to do? But remember, you have to be very careful also. Okay? So take care of yourself, have fun, play outdoors, and don't go running after the sun to eat him up. He'll get very scared. He'll again send Indra on his mighty elephant. Okay, so go take your bat and play out with your bat and ball. Enjoy yourself, have fun, take care. See you next week.